Hey guys, Burning Absol here, providing you with episode 2. If you hadn't noticed, the frame is gone. That is true. That's because I think it's absolutely crap. So, on the last episode, we did the first starting off things for Pokemon Emerald, and we have our friend Scorch, the Torchic, Mild Nature, Scratch Growl, Focus Energy, and Ember, and he's our starter. So, we are going to get on with the show. But first, let's go to that Pokemon Center, because goddamn, we need a heal. We need to heal real good. And I'm frying like a pig in this room, seriously. You could probably shove me on a spit roast, don't think anything dirty. I know if you're watching this, and you have any idea who I might be, you know that sick minds are attracted to sick minds. And sick minds are like... Stop it. So we have Scott here. Oh, Jesus Christ, excuse me. Let me guess, by the way, you're dressed, you're a Pokemon trainer. Well, maybe not, your clothes aren't all that dirty. But, you know what I mean. He's recruiting for something you'll find out later on. And you'll see what that is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I just got this crack in a munch. Tastes amazing. My mum made these, like, homemade. They're so awesome. Now, we've got this trainer coming. Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. Isn't it just? It's too bad I hate sand. I mean, I legitimately hate sand. If you put me on the beach, and that is one thing you can guarantee that you just won't see me do. I actually prefer pebble beaches just because I hate the feeling of sand going between my toes and my nails. Oh, God, it just makes me cringe. I'm not a beach person. That's just a fact. So we got this badass fisherman here. And of course, by badass, I mean that one fisherman that you get in every single fucking Pokemon game who has the Magikarp, the one and only Magikarp, may I add, because it is just a boss splashing its way across there. But he's also boring to fight, so we're just going to get our way through here with a few scratches and finish him off. So, there you go. Okay, cool. Alright, so one thing that I definitely want to get done in this episode is get one or two more teammates and start training a team rather than just a little, what seems like a solo run. Because I don't want one Pokemon to go too far ahead from the rest. I like to keep a team quite balanced, and that's kind of weird for me because before I started doing Let's Plays online, I actually was the kind of guy who would normally base most of my force around two Pokemon, and the rest would kind of be like bait, like taking hits while those guys recovered. So yeah, although it's small, it's very courageous. It will take on a larger Skarmory on an equal footing. However, it still weakens if it becomes hungry. So that's a Tailo, and we're going to call him Tailo. I'm trying to think of some sort of clever name. I'm not good with nicknames. Let's call him Low Key instead. Nah. Let's just call him Loki, like the actual god name Loki, with the proper spelling and everything. So we have Loki the Tailo now. Let's have a little look at him. Let's just get on with this. So, we're gonna go heal him up. And in today's episode, what our goal is to reach Rustboro City and take on the first gym, like our little daddy did say. So here we go. I'm going to speed this out a little bit. Test Taylor's strength level right now. We just want to see how strong this little bitch is. Not very strong, and that was a critical, so that was just unfortunate. So we're just going to have to get our little dude out here and deal with that crap. So, a Puchaina. Okay, no, we're just gonna have to get out of the way with that. Okay, right, so we have our Oran Berries. Piece candy. Ooh, piece candy. 2 piece candies. Ooh, and there's more. Ooh, piece candy. 2 more. Yes, 2 more. Okay, so we've got Pecha Berries and Oran Berries. Obviously, Oran Berries are used to recover HP, and Pecha Berries are used to recover poison, which is awesome because most Pokemon around here will do one of those two things: damage or poison damage. Jesus Christ, this hay fever is kicking my ass. It's a good thing I have counterparts in tablets and so forth. So we have this rich bitch, and she wants to kind of take us on. Lady Cindy sent out a Zigzagoon. We have Loki. Come on, Loki. Let's do this. Just gonna peck him in the face. That did nothing, so Scorch is gonna take the lead. Loki, you can get some replacement experience. Okay, so we're just gonna ember the crap out of this this battle. I don't like battles that last long. They kind of tick me off. Unless they're extremely challenging, it gives me time to strategize. And I can tell you now that strategizing is not normally a thing. Normally I just play with very reckless force in games, so I'm very prone to critical hits or anything that would catch me off guard normally. That's why this is just a let's play rather than a Nuzlocke, although I'll probably do that in the future. So you can get your asses prepared for that. But if you remember on my last video, I did say that actually one thing that had been a serious problem is that my computer that I'm using right now, until I get a better one, is actually a pilot junk with good capabilities for what it is. So I can provide you Game Boy Advance things and stuff, and limited graphics and stuff, but at the end of the day, I can only do so much before it actually just won't work. So we found a Pokeball, we found an invisible potion. I'm just gonna go and take on this bug catcher now. Go, 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 my bug Pokemon team. Right, this is finally something good for Loki. I'm just gonna peck the crap out of all these little worms, feed off of their little faces. Ha. Okay, we got ourselves a paralyzed heal. And okay, I do believe in this next part we have the Dooford douchebag. Not one to be found. Have you seen a Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. He's got an ambush you, and you had to dawdle and peddle with words, but I'm tired, and I'm gonna come and kick your ass. And that was my Facebook. Excuse me 1 second while I quickly pause and get rid of that. Okay, hold on. Alright, cool, we got that sorted. So, let's get on with this battle. Me versus Team Aqua member. And he has a Pujanina level 9. We've got Loki. Although I don't think he's very capable of doing anything right now. Peck is only doing a small amount. So we're going to have to switch out into our Torchic, good old Scorchy. Let's get out of there, boy. So, Scorch, we're just going to get some fire up in his shiznit and smack the bitch in the face. Burn! Bitch dead. Ooh, level 8. Ooh, quick attack. Ooh, level 12. Little fest going on there. Jesus. If you hear the creaking, I'm sorry, I'm sat in a really shit chair. My mic kind of picks up everything, it's a very cheap piece of as well. Right, so he ran off to get little, like, steal stuff from Rustboro. We've got a Great Ball from the dude. But it's kind of funny you mentioned Shroomishes though, I really want a Shroomish. It's going to be really useful for the gym as well. So maybe I will just get to the end of this and then try and find me what we would find to be a Shroomish. I don't really care what gender. I know people who play these games and actually want a gender, and it kind of annoys the crap out of me, so that's cool. Okay, we have a Nincada, and they're useless, so just going to peck. Harden, it only makes your death last. last longer. I just don't see the point in Harden. You ever do that? You face something with Harden, but it only uses Harden, and then you just sat there like, you're only lengthening the time it takes for me to kill you. You're still going to die, you're still going to lose. Alright, so I found an ether. That's going to be useful in the future. Okay, what do we have here? We have a Silcoon. Silcoon. Right, okay, so we've got Peck and Loki. Loki's finally catching up with Scorch, that's a good sign. So we're going to try and find a Shroomish in this grass. Whatever name I give to it, it just will. I have a name in mind though, it just depends on what gender it is. Although I have a name for both genders, it's just, yeah. We'll see what it goes with. If you Nintendo fans are Nintendo fans rather than just Pokemon fans, you'll totally get what I'm on about. And you probably know who it is anyway when I get there. Got any ideas? Well, maybe you have the time to guess what it'll be when we find it. Until then, we're gonna have to battle or be absolute douchebags while going through this stupid amount of wild Pokemon that are annoying the crap out of me. And it's just Wurmples and their evolutions, which is kind of annoying. Come on. A Cascoon, god damn it. Hello, anything. Ah, there we go. We have ourselves a Shroomish. It's female, that's cool. Give it a peck. Good, we've got it straight into the red. And it's going to tackle me. Now, one thing for sure, I'm just gonna have to... Wait, why did I do that? We're gonna go across into the Pokeballs, throw a ball, we should catch it. Sweet, we got ourselves a Shroomish. Shroomish was caught. I don't really care about the Pokedex entry because Shroomish is just, yeah. It loves to eat damp, composted soil. That's one thing I saw at the first line there. But, you know what, I don't really give a damn what it likes to eat because, ew. So we have Toad if it was male, but the thing is it's female, so we're going to call her Toadette. You know, from Mario. Toadette specifically from everything past Mario Kart Double Dash. Mainly the racing games though, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so if you guys know Toadette from Mario, well then, there you go. You've got your little mascot going on here. So we healed Toadette up. And now she's going to help us conquer the gym as she's going to thrash most of those Geodudes. We've got some more candies. I mean berries. Let's just stop calling them candies really. Okay, so we found TM09, which I do believe to be Bullet Seed. Man, these crackers are amazing. I'm not even kidding. I probably shouldn't be eating while commenting, but you know what? Who gives a damn, yeah? So we found an invisible Pokeball, which was kind of pointless. We found a normal potion. And most people collect those two things and think that's the only invisible thing here, but if you hadn't noticed, I keep walking up this way for a reason. Because there is actually a super potion in this blank patch, so if you're doing a Let's Play of any form, or just deciding how to play this game, don't miss the super potion, it's useful. Okay, so we've got a rich bastard here, I mean rich man, and we're going to take him out too. Okay, rich boy. Didn't realise that he was young and irritating. Okay, so Loki is back. Oran Berry restores his health. No, let's try Quick Attack. Oh wow, that actually did a really good amount of damage. Peck is actually weaker than Quick Attack. I forgot about that. It's just that I've been fighting so many things that I'm super effective against. I figured it was stronger. Okay. So we have this little girl here. I do believe she has a Shroomish and a Lotad. Or is it a C-Dot? One of those, no, two of those three, she has them. So she has Lotad. And I'm going to guess it's a C-Dot after because Lotad and C-Dot are what differentiates between Ruby and Sapphire, I think. These are the two Pokemon that kind of, you know, Lotad, Sapphire, C-Dot's Ruby. And I've noticed this with every Pokemon game. Where the Legendary is better, The Pokemon that differentiate, which aren't the legendaries, tend to be worse in whichever one the legendary is better. So I'm really debating on what I would pick with X and Y, because I tend to find that the Pokemon that I like, you know, that aren't the legendaries, tend to be on the one where the legendary isn't as good. It's just like Yveltal, you know, Yveltal's gonna be amazing or whatever, but Xerneas isn't as good, but I do like him. I like them both really, but from what I've seen on Korokoro releases, and everything that's officially come out, which aren't shitty, scammy things, I tend to find that the game efficient Pokemon, you know, the ones that released on only one of the two, the ones that I prefer the abilities of or the image of are mostly on X at the moment, whereas Y was originally the one I was going to get. But I have a feeling I'm going to become one of those anti-mainstream people again, because I did this with a lot of releases. It is a lot of people picked Ruby, I had Sapphire, a lot of people picked Diamond. Actually no, I had Diamond. Already wrong on that one, but you know what I mean? I picked the other one, basically. A lot of people liked red, I had blue. A lot of people had silver, I had gold, you know? But basically, yeah, everything but Gen 4, I was kind of the opposite, and then everyone pulled together to love the third type of whatever that was. Except I have to admit, I never really liked Crystal, but that's not the point. Emerald, as you can tell, I do love the game, hence why I came back, and this is probably going to be the, 50th time I've completed this game. It's absolutely insane. So we got some leopard berries. Restoring our PP would be good, yeah? Would be good, yeah? Okay, so I talk rather fast, I noticed that, but it's cool. You don't need to understand what I'm saying, I'm just blagging for you to watch and listen while the visuals are completely boring. For example, I mean, unless you're a severe Magikarp fan, which actually is surprisingly a load of fans for Magikarp, you know, like trolls and stuff, they love Magikarps. So, you know, that's just the thing. But fighting Magikarp's kind of boring, so just gonna have to absorb the crap out of them. There's nice cheap entertainment for Toadette here, because she gets a bit of experience. And yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's cool. So we learned Stun Spore, which is going to be useful against the gym. Paralysis is always one of those things that you just kind of prefer to have. Okay, let's get our show on the road and go up to Rustboro. We are in Rustboro City. I would go to the mart, but I actually don't have anything I need to buy right now. So, that's cool. Hello, welcome to Pokemon Center. We restore your Pokemon. You know the drill. Shove them in there. Heal it up. And now, guys, we're about to enter and go off and do the first thing, the final thing, not first thing, sorry, of this episode, and that is we are going to take on the first ever Pokemon Gym of the Hoenn region. Rustboro Gym, here we go. Let's make sure everything's in place. Right, Toadette is here. We're going to take on the whole gym with Toadette. Now, that might seem a bit boring, but we've got to give her some training, guys. Need them to catch up with our other Pokemon, and let's face it, flying and rock types don't really go well against that flying and fire types, what the fuck am I saying? Flying and fire types do not take Rock Tomb very well. It normally smacks them in the face. So, we're going to just absorb everything. It also saves me money, less potions. It's like, would you like a discount while you fight? Fuck yeah! Shit! Okay, so level 8, almost level 9. We beat youngster Josh. Damn straight, I'm too good for you, boy. If you can't beat me, you won't stand a chance against Roxanne. And we might be in the middle of town, but so what? My rock Pokemon need room to rampage. If you know what I mean. Okay, right, so we have youngster Tommy and hiker Mark who would like to battle. They both send out Geodude. Right, so go Toadette and Loki. Toadette's got this sorted. Loki, I just don't feel like you can do anything useful here, but an Ember from Scorch might do more. So we'll send out Scorch. And let him do some of the damage. See, I don't really bond with my Pokemon too well. I'm gonna have to change that if I ever do a Nuzlocke. That's part of the point, actually. Nuzlocks kind of make you play the game with more respect for your Pokemon, and you'll notice the difference because I have no fucking respect for these guys. Seriously, I should be in the villain team. They're practically tools in my team, man. I just want them because they look cool. I mean, Shroomish is just a badass. Come on, he's a beast. And Swellow is a boss, and we all agree. Unless you're a Blaziken hater, Blaziken is the shit. That's why I picked my Torchic, and he's gonna become a boss in the future when he reaches level 36. But that might be a few episodes ahead, don't you say? Man, I just love these crackers. Holy shit. I don't know what the hell she made them out of. Just like completely natural, man. She made this really nice like tomatoey curry sauce to dip it in. It's not really something that I normally go for. But yeah, I've got potential, and oh man, you're a feisty customer. Dude, stop it. I'm not feisty, dirty boy. Okay, so hello Roxanne, you are the Rustboro Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I might apply what I learned at the Pokemon school in battle. Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle and with which Pokemon? Okay, so we are opening with Roxanne 3 Pokemon, me, Dan, with 3 Pokemon. She sends out a Geodude, obviously, and I send out a Shroomish. I am king bored of rock-type gyms and mainly having Geodudes. Just because Brock did it does not mean you all gotta do it. Seriously, even in Gen 4, apart from like Cranidos, isn't it mostly just Geodude, Onix, Cranidos? It's like, Brock, you must be like, you must be the god of rock in this case. Hey, god of rock. Metal! No. God of rock type Pokemon, because everyone seems to copy you, man. It's like, seriously, Nintendo, like, Pokemon Company, anyone, it's just, couldn't you be a bit more creative with your rock gyms? You know? Couldn't you, like, give Roxanne, like, not, I mean, the nose pass is good, which we're about to face, by the way. We're gonna take out the other Geodude first. See, she has 2 Geodudes. How boring is that? I don't know about you, but if I ever made a Pokemon game, I'd make them a bit more creative. Not overpowered. I mean, they got the right strength for this. They just got the wrong Pokemon, you know what I mean? So I think they should have something a little more, you know, challenging just by its, you know, what it is, rather than how strong it is. Now, if you want the truth, a good rock-type Pokemon, quite honestly, if you're doing it for the first gym, just like I am facing right now, a good Pokemon will be one that can't really damage you too much to kind of get used to facing a gym leader. It can damage you enough to kill you, obviously, but really defensive. So, what if you had, I don't know, I could imagine a really like derpy rock gym leader. He had like a Shuckle and a Sudowoodo or something, you know, just 2 Pokemon. But the first one is a brick to get through, and the other one hits hard. It's perfect. And it's not too fast either, so you actually have the speed advantage. And if you have type advantage, you can take it out anyway. What you need to do with a gym leader... My voice is screwing up so badly, sorry, hold on. Jeez, right. Yeah, sorry about that, I had to get some water. That's really bad. Okay, but no. I mean, if you really wanted to, like, put a real challenge on it, then, you know, you have enough speed to take out the Sudowoodo. You know, that's just an example. I'm sure there are many other rock types that deserve a place on a gym leader's team. But none of them get used. In the overall games, right, rock types, what are we saying here? Nose Pass, Geodude, Onix, Cranidos. You know, apart from in, like, Johto series where Brock is way more badass, rock type gym leaders are quite honestly the most uncreative gym leaders in the whole game series. I think they deserve a little bit more attention, don't you? The challenge is there, but the excitement's just gone. And once you fought Brock and you see these, it's gone. Anyway, we just defeated Nose Pass, which means we have just gained ourselves the first gym, guys. Come on! Toadette is a beast, and we just defeated Roxanne. You are meant to give me the official Pokemon League Stone badge. We got 1.5k. And that's a good game. And also, that is a good episode. So guys, we're coming to the end of it. But first things first, we obtained TM39. That is Rock Tomb. Now, I don't know who I can teach that to yet. I don't think anyone can. But in the future, I'm sure we will get someone who can. In the meantime, I want to say thanks for watching the video. And there will definitely be more in the future. Don't mind the frame being gone. It will be back sometime in the future when I have a better PC. Bye.